Okay, hi, my name is Devin and welcome back to my episode and channel. So for those who are new here, I'm a competitive player who likes to play doubles in the VGC format. And yes, here is Pokemon Champions and I like to feature and team build around a featured mon. For this case, yep, in this season, Mega Pokemon is out right now in Pokemon Champions. So feel free if you haven't done so and you can play some Pokemon Champion and earn some victory points so that you can get more Mega Stones. And yes, and that's the reason why I like to team build, and hopefully you guys can use my team and hopefully push up through your rank and earn more victory points if possible. So yeah, if you haven't checked out my other videos, please do check them out as I do post cool strategies, kind of like a typical set, but I think it's kind of suited for more of my game style, and hopefully yeah, you are also able to use my strategy too. And I also try to team build in such a way that it's simple to use and it's not so complicated. So that is my idea of how I team build. So at the same time, I'm also making videos for those Mega Pokemon that is easily accessible, so that once you start the game right now, you can just use this Mega Pokemon and use just straight up. The only downside is, yeah, you may need to have some other Pokemons from other games so that you can use them in my team build, because if you didn't know, yep, this is a rental code. There's no longer a rental code, but there is a replicate code and a replicate team, meaning you need to have those Pokemon and the help item and some victory points so that you can replicate my team into yours. There's no rental code anymore, so I don't know why the dev does that way. My guess is just so that it can prevent some hack Pokemon here and there, but I think it's really hard to hack in Pokemon Champion in my own opinion. I think so, I'm not sure. But yeah, yes, I guess without further ado, let's get into the team build. So today's episode, I am going to feature Mega Garchomp. So once you Mega the Garchomp, your attack stats has been greatly increased by, I believe, up to 170 base attack. The downside is that your speed will be nerfed slightly to 97 base speed if I'm not wrong. So yeah, and it gains an ability called Sand Force once you Mega. So under the Sand, the ground type, steel type and rock type will improve the damage output, and hence, yep, I feel that I will try my best to use a Sand team in this case. I put a lot of thoughts in this. I've made a lot of type of videos, I made a lot of type of strategies, but I feel that I think this team works better than I do. It's not easy to use a Mega Garchomp team. The reason is because there's only two Pokemon that can set up a set. That is Tita and Hippowdon. And Garchomp has a good Earthquake attack. But technically you can use Stopping Tantrum, but Earthquake is a main dealing damage because it can do a double target attack. But Tita and Hippowdon doesn't want to tank a hit from it. So because of this, it's a bit of a bummer. And yeah, because why would you want to hit your own ally, right? So yeah, the main idea of using this team is to lead with Talonflame and Garchomp so that I can set up a Tailwind and then just Earthquake, because Talonflame is a flying type. Earthquake can ignore any flying type. Likewise, all of my other mons is all immune to ground type except for Tita. So the Tita is just a nice and neat combo with Mega Garchomp if I ever really want to use it, just to improve my damage output. But then again, Tita is also a pretty good option because as a rock type, I'm able to get rid of any ice type Pokemon, and especially against Delphox. Not just any Delphox, a Mega Delphox, Tita can do well against Mega Delphox. So yeah, for this skill point spread, yeah, my Garchomp is I go max Jolly so that I'm able to outspeed any mons, max speed and max attack, and Tita is a max speed and max attack. The reason is once I able to set up a Tailwind, I am able to outspeed a Mega Aerodactyl. So yeah, a Mega Aerodactyl has 224. So with this, I'm able 222 if I'm not wrong. Then Tita, yeah, after a Tailwind, 226, I can outspeed and I can just freely rock slide all the way. So the only way to counter me is a Choice Scarf user. Then yeah, I might not be able to tank a hit, and of course unburden Sneasel. So yeah, So, oops, wrong one, wrong button. So yeah, there you go, Talonflame, Garchomp. This Garchomp is a max, a bit of speed invested again to be able to outspeed Aerodactyl, and then max special attack and speed with a modest nature. So yeah, likewise Gyarados 113. So yeah. Is there anything else? Earthworm, I go max HP and special defense because its special defense is pretty weak. Excuse me. So just trying my best to be as tanky as possible so that I can survive some hits. And with a citrus berry, it's just so that I'm able to set up a shed tail and I can bring either into my Garchomp, Gyarados, or Tita, even Rotom. That could also be an option. So yeah. I also forgot to mention Rotom is acting as an electro web user over here. So Earthworm is a pretty good ally with Garchomp because of Earth Eater. I can heal back my HP up again if my citrus berry has been pop up and I'm still at low HP. So that could also be an option for it. So usually my main lead will be Talonflame and Garchomp, or otherwise Talonflame and Earthworm, just so that the opponent have to choose. If there's a fake out user, I can bait the opponent to whether you want to fake out my Talonflame or Earthworm. So in that sense, I can set up a Tailwind, or I can set up a Shed Tail into my mod. The only big counter against this lead is if there is a Charizard Y or any Delphox and Heatwave lead, then Talonflame and Earthworm may be a bit of a bad lead over there. But we will see how it goes. So yeah, Gyarados just do its usual Gyarados thing. I have Water, 4 Tempered Flare, and Protect and Icy Wind. So yeah, again, with this EV spread, I'm able to outspeed every one of them. So yeah, I think okay, I think Aerodactyl has 224. So I think I need to change my Rotom. I need to change my Rotom up. So yeah, okay, you know what? Yes, I will be back. I will change my Rotom into my correct spread to be just 1 point slightly higher than Gyarados and Tita. It's just so that I'm able to outspeed both of them, so that I can maybe both Rotom and Gyarados I will go 1 speed higher, so that after a Tailwind I can still have a speed control. So that means I will have 114 speed. So yeah, I will change things up. So yeah, I guess that's that. I will see you in the battle. Okay, yeah, apologize, I made my error now. As you can see, I have 114 with Rotom and Gyarados. So this is my new replicate code over here. So to apologize, the rest of my team member still has no change at all. So yeah, that's that. I guess I will see you in the battle. Okay, so this is the first battle, and we have a Whimsicott. So usually if there's a Whimsicott, there is not really much of a point for me to set up a Tailwind too. Because they will basically be able to outspeed all of my mons, so yeah, that's the reason why. But I need to have a weather control. That is really important here. I need Tita and Garchomp for this case, in my own opinion. I don't know if I do want to bring in Gyarados because of King Gambit, so yeah. I'm not sure, but I think I do. I think I do. I think I will go Gyarados and Earthworm, then Garchomp and Tita at the back. To be honest, I do want to bring in Rotom, but I don't know. How am I going to deal with Venusaur if I don't bring in Rotom? That's the problem. I have to read out Garchomp, so yeah. If I can get rid of Charizard, Garchomp can just wreak havoc against that team. Yeah, I think I will use this lead. I don't think I will want to go to Talonflame. There's no point for me to set up a Tailwind unless I just go hard hitting one. Just go be an offensive Talonflame. But Talonflame, the attack stat is really weak, so I'm not sure. So yeah, Charizard off. Charizard and Dex. So that's a little annoying, but oh well, what can I do, right? So yeah, because of this, this is definitely an obvious Tailwind and Heat Wave over here. I actually don't mind going to Temper Flare into Whim. I have to hard sword in Earthworm into Garchomp. Oh! Man, I should have just RC win there. Yeah, because he knows that I don't have a speed control, so yeah. And after this, I will swap my mons out. Oh, I have to thank my Garchomp, my sweeper mons, which is really annoying. Okay, at least it's better ball, so it's still not too bad. I'm actually going to Icy Wind and Protect. Just to have some speed control. And then I am going to swap my Gyarados out. No, actually, I think I want to swap my Garchomp out. So yeah. Heat Wave, yeah. A little annoying, but oh, he burned me. Okay, this changes everything. Now I will be able to outspeed Garchomp. I will go into Tita. I won't kill Charizard, but at least I will be able to outspeed him. Oh, Gyarados is annoying. Burn on the Gyarados is really annoying. Because otherwise, I will want to swap swap Garchomp and then be able to do a super effective damage into Charizard. That's why. And after this, I'm going to swap Garchomp out and bring back into my Earthworm. Heat Wave, I can tank. My Garchomp might die if he Darkest Lariat. Yeah, yes. A little annoying. Oh, I survive. I survive. Okay. Awesome. This is a free Rock Slide. And I go into Earthworm. I don't think I will be able to outspeed, but okay. Whim, I see. I lower your speed though. I'm trying to shed tail, but it's so hard to shed tail. I don't mind a rock slide and a shed tail. I don't mind that. I don't mind this play. Charizard my swap, which I'm okay with. Yeah, so the question is, are you going to hard swap or not? Because if you swap, I have a guaranteed shed tail into my earthworm. Otherwise, I will kill your Charizard. Okay, he swapped. So that is my thought process. So yeah. And I realized one thing. I am so sorry. Yes, I finally played my game audio now. I am so sorry. He has set up a tailwind. I shed tail out. Garchomp. I feel Garchomp is a better option in my own opinion. Even though my HP is pretty low, but I think it's alright. I'm going to rock slide and protect. If he fakes out, he fakes out. No, he didn't fake out. Okay, I knew it. I know you are trying to double down. I know you are trying to double down. I will get rid of him, so it's fine. I dare you to bring Charizard. I dare you. I know you are at full HP, but I dare you. No, Garchomp. Okay, it's fine. I want to get rid of this. I need to get rid of this Wimmis God, so yeah. So unfortunately, Garchomp is there so that they are forced to attack into me. They are actually forcing to attack into me. Yes, 2 more turns of Tailwind. Yo, Garchomp. And just a quick. I might still be able to outspeed Incineroar, so I guess I'm okay with this. No, I should just Dragon Claw into... You know what? No, Earthquake. Yeah, it's fine. There's a chance that Garchomp might be Sash, so yeah. Oh, that doesn't even break my sub. Okay, yep. Bye bye, Garchomp. I'm not sure if Garchomp is Sash or not, but yeah. Yeah, weather control is so important. And then he's going to bring in his Charizard. I might probably let my Garchomp be dead. I'm going to Icy Wind and just attack. My Tita is still at good health, so I feel that I am still alright. With Icy Wind, at least I have a speed control. I highly doubt you are going to protect, so yeah. Oh, you have Rock Slide. Oh, you have Rock Slide. Okay. Oh, it's gonna Solar Beam. No, Air Slash. I think I can survive. No, I don't. Maybe I should just protect. Oh well. Yeah, this is a long battle. This is a very long battle. I'm Shuka Berry. So I can tank one Ice Hit. Sorry, I can tank one ground type. Oh, thanks for the heal. Oh, that did absolutely nothing. Oh wow, my Earthworm tanked a hit. Yeah, bye Garchomp. Whew, this is a long and intense battle. Yeah, I feel it's not exactly easy to use this, I think. Now I just realized it's not exactly easy to use. Yeah, that Earthquake helped me to improve my HP, so yes. And because I think it's because also I'm in a sand, so that's why it also improved my special defense. So yeah. Welcome to the sand team, baby. So yeah, what a great showcase. So yeah. Okay, maybe how I can play better is maybe I should have protect Gyarados first. Let my Garchomp be dead, it's fine. Then I can bring in my Tita, start out the sand team, and then see what they do, so yes. Because if that's the case, at least I can double down, like Waterfall and Upgrade to do something, so yeah. That is my best bet. That would be my best play in my own opinion. So yeah, what a great game. That is how you kind of want to use this team. It's a lot, okay, it's not really mind games, but you need to know when to switch in, when to switch out, how to block the enemies, when what Pokemon is a threat over there, and just try to get rid of it. So yeah, because of my substitute at because my Garchomp is at low health with substitute, the opponent is kind of like trying to force to bait into my try to break my sub and just get rid of my Garchomp. So I'm trying to bait the opponent to do that. So that's why I was trying my best for my left slot to swap into my Gyarados and hopefully able to do some speed control or just do some chip damage. So that was my plan. So yeah. So yeah, what a great game. I will see you in the next battle. Okay, next up. Okay, this time out my game audio is on. So hopefully I might able to set up a Tailwind. I think I'm able to do so. Okay. But how should I want to approach this? Do I want to set up another Shed Tail? Yes. I think Tenafim also, I definitely need Tita to get rid of the battle. Oh, I feel I need Garchomp too. Or do I just let them have a rain so that my Rotom can come in? No, I think I will need Garchomp. Is it that Tita Garchomp, or Garchomp Rotom? But if he leads with Sneasler, yeah, then he has to choose. Does he want to fake out, or does he want to get rid of my Earthworm? So yeah, and in that sense I can have a speed control at the point of time. So yeah, I think before this play. So yeah. But I'm putting a lot of pressure into Garchomp here. Because I'm so weak to water. I realize I'm so weak to water. I guess this team is really weak against water. Oh, okay, he lives with these two. I am going to... I'm going to Tailwind and just Shed Tail. I feel there's not much of a point to taunt, so yes. For this case, I'm going to Shed Tail into Tita. So yeah, I think Tita is a better option to Shed Tail. Wow, okay. My Earthworm outspeed both of them after the Tailwind. Let's see what are they going to do. I don't mind Talonflame to be dead at this point. So yeah, I need to go to Tita. I have to. He might rather ball into my... Yeah, he set up Tailwind. Okay. Rather ball into him, yeah. It's a trade-off, but I feel that I might be in a better position. So right now my Garchomp will be able to get rid of his Dragonite. I don't think he has any mons to able to tank a Dragon Claw. So yeah. And I'm also forcing Pelipper to swap out too. I'm going to crunch into the Pelipper slot. Dragonite will protect. I should outspeed Dragonite since my Earthworm actually kind of outspeed his Dragonite after the Tailwind. Actually, do I? I think I do. I feel like I do. Sneasler. Okay. Okay, it seems that I'm not able to use my Earthquake up. So yeah. Yeah, you're gonna protect. Okay, he's faster now. He's always faster, so it doesn't actually matter. I think I can get rid of Sneasler, but I have to protect, of course. And Rock Slide here. I don't think I will get rid of Dragonite, but I feel I will be able to get rid of Sneasler. Okay, he fakes out. Nice. Wow, you're just allowing my Tita to do some damage, some cheap damage into you. I'm okay with that. After this, I'm going to swap my Garchomp out and just Rock Slide all the way. My start will be broken, but okay, yeah, my start will be broken. He will be blocked. This should get rid of Sneasler. Yes, the threat. One of the big threat is gone. Okay, good. That's good. That's good to know. Then he's going to bring his Pelipper, and then are you going to side about Tailwind? I'm going to just Rock Slide and Shed Tail. Yeah. He's most likely going to Weather Ball. You know what? I think I'll just swap me to Garchomp. Yeah. He's most likely going to Weather Ball. I think Garchomp is not as useful right now. T-type is going to be pretty good. Yep, he's still about to win. Nice, and he should Weather Ball, so yeah. I don't exactly need Garchomp now. The power of Shed Tail. This is the power of Shed Tail. And I'm trying to stall out the Tailwind, so yeah. If possible. I'm going to Rock Slide. And that is how you stall out the Tailwind. Tailwind or Trick Room, Shed Tail is the answer. So that's the reason, that is the beauty of using a Shed Tail. That's how you master Shed Tail. Here we drew? Okay. Oh, we bring in Archalodon. Wow, nice, okay. Okay, how am I going to deal with Archalodon now? Yeah. Yikes. I think I can take one Flash Cannon. Okay, he aims at that. I really don't know how to deal with him. Yeah, Opom is gonna be dead. Yeah, how do I do it? Oh, this Archalodon is annoying. Yeah, he has to attack into that slot. Yeah. There's no choice. Oh, and that leftover. And it's going to be back at full. I have to upgrade. I have no choice. And hopefully and land a crit into Archelodon. That is my only win con. If you white guards, I lost. Yeah. I will lose miserably if you white guard. Oh, but this is a close call, man. This is really a close call. And that's the reason why I have Chopper Berry, but I don't know. I don't know how I'm. Yeah, this Archelodon is a menace. I was trying I'm trying to use a speed control, no, a weather control, but I guess I couldn't. It's a +2 defense. Yeah, I can do nothing against Archelodon. I can do nothing. Okay, my Tita is low. Yeah, GG. Oh, okay, in the second battle it was such a close call, but I feel I almost had it. I feel that I almost had it. I don't know. But I feel satisfied with this game, so I don't mind losing with this. But is it because my Talonflame is gone too soon? I don't know, man. I feel that I played pretty good though. I feel I still need Talonflame. Yeah, I think at this point Gyarados might be a good option, so that I can Icy Wind and have a speed control. No, actually I can have a Rotom and have a speed control. Maybe that's why I should have played better. Maybe I should have gone with that. So yeah, I forced them to set up a Tailwind, but I can Electro Web and just Shadow up. Yeah, maybe that should be my play. Yeah, maybe that should be my play. Okay, it's alright. I don't mind this loss. It's an intense battle, but I think there is a chance. There is a chance that I almost won there. So it was pretty close. It's alright. Let's move on to the last and very battle. Okay, so this is the last battle. Wow, awesome. Wow, why is there so many rain team now? When I'm playing this run, in showdown, there's not a single rain team. Now there's, for some reason, it's been up in the rise. Okay, I've used a lot of Earthworm action. And to be honest, I still think Earthworm is still a good option. I still think so. Okay, I think this time around I'm going to lead with Talonflame and Rotom. But I'm not able to set up a... yeah, that's the reason why. Rotom or Tita. I feel Tita is necessary though. It's just so that I can shut down the rain. But if I lead with this, I'm not able to shut down. Yeah, I'm in a predicament here. I don't know. I feel this is my better option. Because I need my Sand team to get rid of that Archelodon. And I can't lead with Garchomp and Talonflame because he has an instant roar. So yeah. So because of this, yeah, this is just a free Tailwind. My Talonflame will be dead as always again. And I can Shed Tail. Okay, this time around, I think he's going to set up a Tailwind and then just Wave Crash into my Talonflame, so yeah. Yeah, and they're going to set up a Tailwind. And Wave Crash, yep. I think this is Scarf, so yeah. Okay, this time around... Okay, this time on Garchomp, I feel may be a little better because it doesn't set up a rain yet. And I'm going to swap my Eternal Flame out into my Earthworm. And I'm going to Earthquake out. I might kill Busker Legion, but we will see. Okay, he actually swapped Busker Legion into Caliper. A little annoying, but yeah. Oh, the double. Oh, I'm fine with that. Okay, yeah. Because I'm in what do you call it? I'm in a substitute. Intimidate doesn't work. But parting shot will go through substitute. So just to take note on that, parting shot will still go through. Now because of this, I can Shed Tail again. I'm just going to ignore Instant Roar. I'm going to Shed Tail again, and I can bring into Tita. I don't think Pelipper will swap, but we will see. Yeah, this is a beauty. I have no idea why they swap both of them, both of their Pokemon out. So yeah. My Garchomp may break my Garchomp might break. I got broken, but it's fine. Okay, yeah, Ice Beam. I will definitely get. Yeah, it's gonna be gone. So yeah. Then I can bring in my Tita and I force him to swap out. So the good thing is that because I'm under the sand, I'm able to get rid of him. So I'm going to stay in. I'm going to stay my Garchomp in. I don't. Whimsicott will not be able to get rid of me. He will outspeed, but at least I will be able to get rid of this Whimsicott. So Pelipper should swap out into another mon. So I'm okay with it. Into Incineroar. Okay, yeah, so that's the thing. It's fine. I will still get rid of Whimsicott, so it's still not too bad. It's because of the special defense boost, so that's why I know I'm able to tank a hit. Oh wow, that doesn't even. I thought that would kill. Even with an Intimidate boost, I thought that would kill. Okay, he's going to set up a Tailwind, which is really annoying. I'm just gonna let my Earthworm to be dead. Because I still want my Intimidate to be here. I mean, I still want my attack. That's to be back to normal. Moonblast, yeah, I knew it. Oh, he doesn't Tailwind. He doesn't Tailwind. T-Tough. Now it's a T-Tough game. They made a bad call. They made a bad call. I feel there's no point to set up another. I mean, to reset my weather. Is it a good idea now? Yeah, actually it doesn't exactly matter. I feel like I want to protect. No, I need to rock slide just in case he tailwind. No, if that's the case, I will protect first and just iron hit into just to do some cheat damage. Yeah. And hopefully Earthworm dies. Okay, last respect. If we set up Tailwind, I'll lose. Okay. So this is also that I'm baiting him. Right now I'm baiting him. I'm going to crunch into Busker Legion. I'm baiting Busker Legion to attack to my Talon Flame. So yeah. Last respect, okay, yeah. It's all because of my Talon Flame is still alive, so that's the reason why I lost in my previous game. My Talon Flame is dead. Now I'm in a better position. This will definitely break my mon. But because of my Substitute, I just get rid of this Busker Legion. So that's why. Bye bye. There's no way. And now, Pelipper have to choose who he wants to attack into. But my Garchomp naturally outspeed Pelipper, so yeah. So if they try to double down, then actually if they try to double down, will I lose? Because my Talon Flame will still be alive. I set up a Tailwind. My Garchomp will be here. My Garchomp will be in the field. Then it will be a Garchomp and Talon Flame. Then Busker Legion will have to choose who he wants to attack into. Because either way, both of them will be able to get rid of my Garchomp. So yeah. So that means yeah, actually that's true. If they double down, I could have lost. Yeah, if they double down, I could have lost. My Earthworm can do nothing. Yeah, actually that's true. Oh, okay. I got lucky. I guess then again I still got lucky. So yeah, and one extra member does really help. Yeah, that's true. If they know what they're doing, if they double down into my Tita, I would have lost. Yeah, wow, okay. I always learn something new. Maybe I should have. No, this is max speed Tita. So that means their Pelipper is also max speed. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Wow. Maybe earlier in that game, I should not have crunched from that. I forget what's this last one. Busker Legion, Pelipper, Whimsicott, and that one. Okay, that slot. I shouldn't have crushed. I should have just rock slide. Then perhaps I will be able to get rid of the instant roar, and then I might be in a better position. Yeah, maybe I should have done. Maybe I should have just done that. It's alright. Okay. Let's bring you back to the replicate codes, and I will conclude from there. Okay, so yeah, this is my replicate team and replicate code. The main idea of using this team is if you are able to lead with Talonflame and Garchomp, that is the ideal scenario because you can just set up Tailwind and then you can have your choice. If you want to Mega Garchomp, probably you would because you have an insane high attack. And if you can do at least a neutral damage or a super effective damage into an opponent, yeah, Talonflame Garchomp is a pretty good option. But it seems that because in the past few videos, it's pretty hard for me to lead with Talonflame and Garchomp because there's an Intimidate user, a Fake Out user is a big counter against my team. Hard Trick Room will stop my Talonflame and Garchomp lead. So yeah, and a lot of Fake Out user, Flying type, Rain team is a big counter, so no way you can use a Talonflame and Garchomp lead. So there are many ways around it. Unfortunately I did not showcase much Rotom, and I think I did use Gyarados in the first or second game, I can't recall. Yeah, I think that's the game that I got burned if I remember correctly. Yeah, Rotom. Unfortunately I did not use Rotom, but Rotom is there mainly to do with water types or flying type Pokemon, especially Charizard. So that could be an option for it, but Rotom is mainly there for a speed control. Another good lead is also Rotom and Garchomp, so that you can Helping Hand and Earthquake, or if not just Electro Web and Earthquake. So that is also another option for it. So yeah, that's that. Otherwise, I think Talonflame and Earthworm is actually a pretty good lead too. Because that will bait the opponent whether do you want me to set up a Tailwind or do you want me to set up a Substitute behind, and I can swap into my incoming Mon so that Mon can do as much damage as possible. So yeah, under the Substitute. So that is the main idea. And because with these two lead, you can kind of counter both the opponent's Tailwind and Trick Room, kinda, if you know how to dodge here and there, try to bait the opponent. So yeah, you can store out the Tailwind and Trick Room. So that's the main idea. Yeah, I think if you have watched my first game in the intro, that is kind of how you be able to do with a Hard Trick Room. So yeah, and that's the reason why I have taunts for Talonflame. So I'm still debating whether do I want to use Dual Wing Beat or Acrobatic. Let me know in the comments below which suits you more. The reason why I feel like I prefer Dual Wing Beat because sometimes they may just Fake Out you, or the opponent may just do some cheap damage and it may not pop up your Focus Sash. If that's the case, Acrobatic will do less damage. So that is the only downside out of it. But otherwise, yeah. But usually when you're in a Sash mode, you basically won't be able to do much. So yeah, the only way is to pressure the opponent to set up a Tailwind or not. So yeah. Yeah, but otherwise, Garchomp. Another Garchomp, Gyarados, a pretty good combo because it's a Flying type to lower the enemy's attack. Gyarados is there as a speed control too. So yeah, but I think the most famous neat strategy is Earthworm. I think Earthworm is mainly the highlight of this team, of this video I mean. So yeah, Shed Tail up, behind the sub, bring it to Garchomp, and then you can bring back to Earthworm again, and then you set up an Earthquake, and Earthworm will heal his HP again. Earthworm is such a tank. If you look at this skills point spread, that is the main reason why it is. But to be honest, I feel that 116 special defense is still not as high as it is. So yeah. Yeah, I guess that's that. This team kind of relies on the Weather Wall, or mainly is to do chip damage, and the Sand will do chip damage to allow your back end Mon, mostly it's your Garchomp or your Tita, to be used as a carry. So yeah, that's the main idea of this team. So yeah, I feel this team works pretty well for me. It takes a lot of time for me to strategize using this Mega Garchomp because yes, I've created, I think in my live stream too, I tried to use a Garchomp team, but it fails me. Because you're in a Sand team, a Tita or a Hippowdon that has Sand Stream, they don't want to tank an Earthquake. Why would you want to do that? So yeah, I feel base Garchomp is a little better. It's a little better in the sense that at least you are not limited to a Mega Stone. So yeah, I feel a normal Garchomp is kind of better than a Mega Garchomp in my own opinion, even though Mega Garchomp has a higher attack stats, but I feel a base Garchomp is a lot way better. So yeah, that's my own opinion. Let me know in the comments below whether you agree or you disagree with me. So yeah, I feel this team kind of works, but it's more suited for my style. Also, let me know in the comments below whether this team also works for you. So yeah, yeah, I guess that's that. Until then, I will see you next time in this video. See you then. Bye.